So the power tailgate isn't working in my 2008 Expedition. Here's what you can do to solve the problem. You want to make sure that the power tailgate is actually turned on. So you go to Setup and then scroll over to power liftgate, see if that's on or off. Press the reset button to toggle between on and off. You can also try to reset the power liftgate by following the instructions in page 148 of your owner's manual.
If that doesn't work,
check fuse number 14 in the passenger compartment. It's the third fuse up from the bottom. This red 10 amp fuse right under my finger. If that's not blown, open up the hood. And check fuse 27. See if that's blown. If that's not blown, this just got a little more difficult for you.
so I attached my Autel MK808 OBD2 scanner, and I'm going to scan for the tailgate codes. And a bunch of codes actually came up. The ones that are concerning are these short codes: gate motor short to ground, chime output circuit short to battery, etc. So I just tried erasing the codes and resetting the whole thing. The tailgate motor still did not work. Those codes were telling me that something's actually wrong in the motor. So I'll show you where the tailgate motor and control module are in case you need to replace one of those. In this video, I'll be dismantling the motor and showing you what exactly went wrong.
Open up the tailgate. Come in here, open up this panel. The motor is in there. And if you open up this panel, the power liftgate module is right there. So either your motor is going to be bad or your power liftgate module is going to be bad. It's held in by one 5/16 bolt. Pull it out. And it's free. You got some plugs on the bottom that you can reach through here and get those plugs out. For this yellow plug, you need to press in this clip right here and then pull this gray thing back. It'll be easier for you to do with two hands. And the module's out. So I took the motor out, which is a pain. You gotta pop this trim off, take this cover away, open this, undo a 8mm bolt here, undo a screw under here, pop this panel forward, pop this panel forward, and this trim. You can pull the motor out through this hole. There's three 10mm bolts or nuts in here that hold the motor on, and you need to unbolt the fuel safety cutoff switch thing.
And you gotta unplug the motor, just bend the tab up so you can get nice access to the plugs.
To remove this drive shaft, you just squeeze this clip and pull it up, and it'll slide out as you pull the motor out. If your vehicle doesn't start after you get this all back together, it's likely that this safety switch tripped, so just come in here and press it. So I took the motor apart. The actual motor itself works fine. This piece spins fine. But this piece is where the problem is. This piece goes onto there. This piece is where the shaft thing goes in from the tailgate. The outer part is stationary. But this inner part is supposed to spin. But it is seized fast. So that is what my problem is. I'm going to try and free this and get it spinning again. I tapped it here ever so gently with a hammer, and it is spinning again. Must have been just a little humidity or moisture or whatever that got in there and just sees the two parts together. Well, put this all back together. Maybe I'll get some kind of lubrication in there, and pretty sure it should be working now. Other things that can go bad are the electronic locking mechanisms and button and the sensors, which I would imagine are these pieces. Because there's a wire going to them, and doesn't make sense what else they would do. Before it will work properly, you might need to reset the power liftgate. So to do that, you disconnect the battery for 20 seconds. I would recommend removing that 10 amp fuse I mentioned earlier for 20 seconds, because if you disconnect your battery, you're going to lose your memory settings in your seat and everything. Then you manually close and fully latch the liftgate. Then you power open the liftgate by using the remote or instrument panel button. The instructions are on page 148 of your owner's manual. Oh, shit. Amazing. I'll have links in the description to where you can get Ford Expedition parts. If you want to support my channel, click that link.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you would like to see my future videos, hit that subscribe button and be sure to click the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video.